The end of week 8 on the build, and the progress is quite spectacular as we are well out of the ground and up to first floor level, ready for the joists to be put on top of the ground floor walls. And also the steels are on order to span the open plan area, and then it will be another row of bricks to take it up to below first floor windows, and then above up to wall plate level, and that'll be ready for the roof. So block work's going well. So a quick word here about some of the construction technology aspects of the wall build. These are weep holes. I don't know if you can see just here. Weep holes is to let out any water or condensation that has got down the back of the cavity, but that's very unlikely given the presence of the insulation. Good 150 mils worth of insulation here. Looks a bit like lamb's wool based on that, but it's more a modern product. Another thing we've got here is an expansion joint. This is just a foam barrier in case in the drying out process the blocks want to move a little bit. And the other thing, more usual, is a wall tie that ties the two skins of the wall together. Question for somebody is, don't these cause a thermal bridge across, and isn't that an issue? But maybe the wavy nature of them means that's not. But this is not going to be a cold house with those thick walls, the thick insulation, underfloor heating. Will be in t-shirts and flip-flops most of the time. So we're now into September and the build's going up. You see the block work, which is going high where there are no windows, and stops at 4 courses where there are some windows going in. So fast progress now whilst the weather's very nice, and I hope you enjoy the new camera angle. Okay, so welcome back to the build, where you can see the ground downstairs is taking shape. Basically the grey box are the interior walls, and the blue brick blocks are the inside of the exterior wall. So you can see that moving around. This is very much the functional part of the house, with utility room, downstairs loo, boot room, study, snug, and the passageway. And if I turn the camera around the other way, you'll see the more open plan part of the house taking shape. So it's end of week 7 and the building's starting to take shape. The view of the old house is pretty soon going to be blocked off, so the new valley view will take the view. As you go through the build, you're constantly checking with yourself whether you've made good decisions on sizes and shapes, but so far so good with that. There's bound to be a few things at the end that give us cause to pause, but yeah, pleased with things and how they're going. I'm just going to take you in now for a look at one of the constructing walls. Okay, so here we have quite a few of the features of the wall construction. We've got the telescopic vent to give some air to the underfloor slab, which is down under there. We've got the radon barrier, which is currently a skirt, which will connect up with the floor. That is actually the finished floor level, and there'll be a radon barrier across there. We've also got here the damp-proof membrane, which is step down one step to direct any water that comes out into the weep holes. And we also have the insulation. In between the insulation segments is the wall ties that give the strength to the two inner and outer leaf of the wall. So this fella wants his ball kicking, so I better go and sort him out. Okay, welcome back to the build. We're now into the 8th week, and as you can see, there's quite a lot of progress upwards with the bricks. And the new arrival on site today are these lintels. The lintels are placed over the windows and doorways, and then you can carry on building. These ones span the cavity, and the concrete ones are for the internal walls. So lightweight and supportive for the wall construction. Hello, good evening. We've got a new view for you on the Mason house build tonight, which is the scaffolding has gone up, and you can see just how great the progress has been. Looking down on the ground floor level, lintels in place, scaffolding. There's going to be another run of scaffolding and maybe another one above that as they get to the roof level for the builders to operate on. So yeah, start to get an idea of the views we're going to get, which is fantastic.